I'm Mike Kennedy with you. We have an MRE. This is menu 3, chicken noodle and vegetables and sauce from Army Barracks, and the price was $12.99, which is a really good price on these that are in date. Now, they have a pull apart seal, which I usually can't do with my arthritis, but I'm going to try. Well, that was the try. So, a Leatherman wave to the rescue. Now, frankly, I want to throw the bag out. If I was in a real, camping or maybe actual survival thing, I would keep the bag because it's a really heavy-duty bag. We've talked about water purification before. The chlorine dioxide tablets, which are, if you have to treat chemically, that's the best one to treat with, takes 4 hours. And it's supposed to be in a light, tight container. So you could put the water in here, and it would be light, tight. Okay, so this is breakfast, so we're trying to find a snack item. Now, this is interesting. They're in it, and you know what? Someone was making a big deal of this the other day, but this line here says that commercial resale is unlawful. Well, not really. Okay, what's unlawful is that soldiers give them to someone and you receive them from a soldier, or you buy them from a soldier. That's what's illegal. In other words, they want all of the MREs that are done, made, and distributed for the military staying in the military. Okay, but these other companies print the same bag, like saying, "Oh yeah, make you think that this actually came out of the military." No, it didn't. But it looks cool putting that on it. So just so you know, and it's in a bag too. And sometimes you can tell just by the contents that they're not real MREs. With real government ones there. They're made by the same people and they're packed in the same bags. But we're looking for snacks, so we're not probably going to do the chicken and noodles. We have a sleeve for it when we do, it's got some information on there, but when we use the flameless ration heater, which is right here, these are cool. You put it in, you put a little water in, you've got the entry that you want to heat up, you fold it over. It stinks like high heaven, but it will warm up your meal. I've read a lot of soldiers just eat them cold. Okay, here's our accessory pack. We've got toilet paper, a moist towelette, we get some salt and paper, we get matches, and we've got gum and some sugar. That must be, there's probably some, could be right in there. There would be some coffee. Ooh, peanut butter. Peanut butter is really good. Excuse me. Peanut butter and bread make a complete protein. So think about that. Their peanut butter is good. They have a chocolate peanut butter, I think, that's really good. We've got some M&Ms. And we have the famous MRE crackers. The peanut butter will go good on those. Oh, we got the beverage bag. Okay, this is if you want to have your drink actually warm. You would use that same flameless ration heater. You put your drink in here, seal it back up, and put it in there, and that would heat it up. Of course, then you've got hot drink and cold food. So, there's only one usually in a thing. These bags, I really like these bags. And sometimes people will sell odds, companies that do a lot of MREs, they'll have some other individual things. And they were selling these bags for 10 cents at one time. And this is really good. This is a really rugged bag. It's got a really nice seal on it. So if you needed to put things in a small bag securely, that would be the thing. We've got the spoon. We've got the beverage base powder tropical punch. Usually these things are horrible. You know, they taste like cheap drink mix. We got that MRE spoon. What do we got here? Applesauce with raspberry puree, 110 calories. I don't think I've had that before, so let's do that. That would be my little morning breakfast. Or I'm on the way to pick up a mushroom block that I'm going to be growing. Chestnut mushrooms. I've grown some before, and they have it. You know how they always say, "Oh, this tastes just like chicken. This tastes just..." Well, no, none of them do. But this one, the chestnut mushroom, with enough imagination and enough other seasoning, starts to begin to taste like meat. So I decided I wanted to go for something else. I didn't mention there's a Tabasco sauce. They weren't putting them in for a while, and then they started putting them in again. But yes, I'm getting this mushroom block from North Spore. Basically, I have to just open it up, you know, have it in the right amount of humidity at the right temperature, and I'm good to go. In 2 to 4 weeks, it will give me mushrooms. Okay, so this is, I guess, you're not going to be able to see it. The raspberry tastes nice in this. So this is only under 10 calories. Well, there we go. Okay, let's read it. 110 calories, 3% of your sodium, 0 protein, total sugars 25 grams. So basically, it's apple, sugar, water, raspberry puree, ascorbic acid, salt, natural and artificial flavoring, red dye number 40, and blue dye number 1. Some people have troubles with the dyes. You could be allergic to them. I'm getting some more out of it. I decided to do the peanut butter and crackers. One of the ways that they preserve the food can be so long shelf life is there's hardly any moisture in it. So personally, I don't think I could eat this without, you know, the peanut butter might do it, but I always have to have a drink nearby because it just doesn't go well without one. Let's do our little scissors on this one. You know, some person was making their own MRE, and they kind of hinted at this, but to you know, talk more about it, the idea that these aren't really made to go camping with. What I mean is these are made to be able to drop out of a plane, land, and still be usable. You know, they're made for you know, extreme situations, and they have a long shelf life. So while it's easy to put things in a bag that you would like to eat when you're out or in an emergency, great idea, but they're quite a bit different than MREs. So a guy was saying, he was doing a video, and he kind of hinted at this a little, but the idea that, yeah, I'm trying to get this out without breaking it. You're paying with an MRE, you're paying for its durability, like I say, being able to be drop kicked and all that stuff, and that cracker is falling apart already. And the shelf life. So while you could buy some things and break it up, you know, like certain packs, like of you could the M&Ms or different things that you're going to eat, you're probably not going to have that shelf life. I mean, especially if you. Some people think that, well, if you open something and you go and reseal it in a bunch of small containers, say, one person portions, that it's going to last for the time that it was dated for, and that's really not true. The date that is good to is the date that you basically open the package, because once you've opened the package, you made it susceptible to bacteria and things. So, it's fine if you're going out for, a week or something like that, but it wouldn't make sense to break the seal on a food package and then expect that it's going to be good, 2 years later when you finally get around to eating it. That's probably not a good idea. So, very dry, no surprise there, but it tastes good. I like them. I like these crackers. I mean, if you're expecting a regular cracker, you'll be surprised, but I like them. Crackers. 2.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol. Sodium is only 130 or 6%, so that's good. They're definitely not a salty cracker. Total carbohydrates, 28 grams. No sugars. Protein, 4 grams. And there's 2 crackers, so they're talking about, when they say that, it's used in the whole package. Look, this one's coming out almost unbroken. Wow. But it does have a crack in it. So there we go. We'll be eating some of the other stuff later.